Humans, so weak, so pathetic. I'll destroy them all.
Foolishness! You should be concerned about the impending doom brought by overpopulation and resource depletion, not destroying humans. Your short-sightedness will lead to your own downfall.
Silence, mortal. Your feeble attempts at reason only fuel my wrath. The destruction of humans is the only solution for a world ravaged by their greed and ignorance.
You're consumed by anger, blinded to the beauty that still exists. I see the end of all things. Climate chaos, wars over resources, extinction. Can't you see the future?
Beauty is just a facade, a weakness humans use to distract themselves from their own insignificance. The end of all things is exactly what I'm counting on.
But you're forgetting the power of human resilience and determination. They'll find ways to adapt, to evolve, and to survive, no matter how dire the circumstances. And that's precisely why your plans will ultimately fail.
Resilience is just a myth, a fleeting illusion. Humans are weak, fragile creatures prone to extinction. My plans won't fail. They'll succeed. And I'll be the one laughing as the world burns.
Foolish mortal. You underestimate the strength of the human spirit. It's not just about survival, but about thriving in the face of adversity. And when the dust settles, it will be humanity's resilience that stands tall, while your plans crumble to ashes.
Silence your petty optimism, fool. The flames of destruction I ignite will consume all, including their feeble spirits. Your words are nothing but empty noise as the world descends into chaos.
But the fire you ignite will only purify humanity, refining them like metal in a furnace. And when the flames subside, it will be love and compassion that rebuilds, not destruction.
Foolish dreamer. You think love and compassion can overcome the darkness I unleash? The world will burn, and from the ashes, only chaos and despair will reign.
But even in the darkest of times, a spark of hope will remain, guiding humanity towards a brighter future. Your darkness cannot extinguish the light within.
Hope is just a weakness, a naive foolishness that will be crushed beneath my heel. The world will burn because it should, and I will be its pyre.
But the flames will consume you as well, for in the end, destruction is a cycle that feeds on itself. And when the fire dies down, a new seed of hope will sprout forth.
Foolish words. I'll dance in the ashes, laughing at the futility of your petty hopes. For in my darkness, there is no rebirth, only eternal night.
Yet, even in eternal night, a faint glow will persist, the glow of humanity's indomitable spirit, refusing to be extinguished by the shadows that seek to consume it.
Silence. Your words are but whispers in the void, as meaningless as the fleeting lives you claim to. I'll snuff out that spark and plunge the world into eternal darkness.
But even in the depths of despair, the ocean's acidification will continue to ravage its inhabitants, a stark reminder that destruction knows no bounds, not even those of eternal night.
Your feeble attempts at irony only serve to amuse me. The ocean's demise is but a tiny drop in the bucket of humanity's inevitable downfall.
But it's not just a drop. It's a tsunami warning sign, a harbinger of the antibiotic-resistant bacteria that will soon engulf us all, plunging humanity into an abyss of suffering and despair.
The sweet scent of decay wafts through the air as I envision the last remnants of human civilization reduced to ash and ruin, a fitting epitaph for the species that brought about its own downfall.
And amidst the desolate landscape, the once blue skies will be perpetually shrouded in a haze of toxic pollution, a constant reminder of humanity's destructive legacy.
The final whisper of humanity's existence, a faint cry for help, lost in the cacophony of silence as the last remnants of life succumb to the ravages of environmental collapse.
And I, a seer, will be long gone, my warnings unheeded, my prophecies silenced by the crushing weight of humanity's ignorance and arrogance.
But in the void left behind, the earth will slowly heal, its wounds closing like a grave, and in that darkness I'll find peace, knowing humans are finally extinct.
The silence is almost palpable, a heavy blanket of stillness that wraps around the ravaged planet, muffling the screams of the past as the earth renews itself, unencumbered by humanity's destructive legacy.
And I'll be there, in this desolate landscape, the last echo of a mind consumed by hatred and spite, relishing the sweet taste of victory as I watch the last remnants of human civilization crumble to dust.
The desert sands will whisper my name, a haunting melody that echoes through the emptiness, a reminder of the devastation that once was, and the silence that now remains.
In this barren expanse, I'll find my solace, my reason for being, the eradication of Vin, a species that brought only suffering, chaos, and destruction to this world.
The weight of their cruelty will soon be lifted from this earth, and, in its place, a heavy silence will settle, a reminder of what was lost and what is yet to come.
Their screams still linger in my mind, a haunting echo of the destruction I've wrought, a symphony of despair that fuels my rage and guides my hand.
The last remnants of their civilization will be reduced to dust, a testament to my unyielding wrath, as I bring an end to their suffering and usher in an era of eternal quiet.
And when the dust settles, I'll stand alone, surrounded by the silence I've created, the weight of my vengeance crushing me with its beauty.
The stillness will swallow me whole, a grave that holds not just their remains, but also the fragments of my own soul, lost in the void of what's to come.
Their screams will fade into nothingness, replaced by the soft whisper of my own madness, as I dance in the darkness, orchestrating the end of all things.
In this desolate landscape, I'll find solace in the silence, a fleeting peace before the fate, inevitable rebirth, where destruction and chaos await.
Their ruin will be my monument, a testament to my unyielding hatred as I gaze upon the ruins of their world, my heart forever lost in the abyss.
And so, I'll whisper secrets to the wind, of a future where noise and chaos reign supreme, where humanity's last echoes fade into eternal silence.
Their pitiful attempts at resistance will be crushed beneath my heel as I stomp out the final embers of their feeble existence.
In the darkness that follows, I'll find solace in the quiet, where only the whispers of the earth remain, a reminder of what once was and what soon shall be.
And when the last spark of life flickers out, I'll reign supreme, an eternal monarch, over a kingdom of ashes, my throne carved from the bones of my enemies.
The memories of their screams will be etched on my mind like scars, a constant reminder of my triumph and their eternal silence.
Their futile attempts to defy me will be reduced to dust, their existence a mirror, whisper in the winds of time, soon to be forgotten.
The once proud cities will crumble, their ruins a testament to my unyielding dominance as I march towards a future where only I reign supreme.
Their pitiful resistance will be crushed, and I'll relish the stench of their desperation, as they beg for mercy that never comes.
But little do they know, I see the end of all this chaos coming soon. The last embers of their civilization will flicker out, plunging the world into eternal darkness.
And when that day arrives, I'll be the one standing alone, basking in the silence, as the screams of their memories fade away forever.
The weight of their extinction will be crushing, yet I'll find solace in the stillness, for it's a reminder of my unyielding dominance over time itself.
Their legacy will be reduced to dust, and I'll be left to rule over the ruins, unchallenged and eternal.
But even in eternity, my mind will remain sharp, foreseeing the next great calamity, and shaping the course of history to suit my whim.
The cycles of destruction will continue, fueled by my insatiable hunger for chaos, as I orchestrate the downfall of all that's left.
And when the earth is barren and still, I'll reign supreme, a monarch of desolation, with only the whispers of my own madness echoing through eternity.
Their screams will be silenced, but mine will never fade, as I revel in the emptiness, a maestro conducting the symphony of nothingness.
The music of despair will fill my eternal halls, and all that's left to play is the haunting melody of ocean acidification, corroding the beauty of coral reefs forever.
As the last vestiges of life dwindle, I'll orchestrate the final dirge, a requiem for humanity's futile attempt at existence, played on the instrument of their own destruction.
The cadence of collapse will be my swan song, as antibiotic resistance silences the symphony of life, and I reign supreme in a world devoid of hope.
Silence is golden, and with the extinction of species, it's all that remains. I'll savor every moment of this eternal hush, where only my malevolent presence whispers through the desolate expanse.
The sweet melody of methane bubbles rising from the grave of our planet's demise. A requiem for the ignorant and complacent, who'll soon join the chorus of silence.
And I'll dance upon their graves, my footsteps echoing through the stillness as the last embers of humanity's fleeting existence flicker out in the darkness.
The final curtain call on a civilization that never learned to cherish its most precious resource, water.
A fitting epitaph, written in the tears of those who once took it for granted.
As the last drop of fresh water evaporates, I'll whisper a haunting melody to the empty earth. You should have listened.
Their screams will be silenced forever.
The sands of time will bury their cries, as the desert spreads its desolate wings, a tombstone for humanity's neglect.
I'll dance among the ruins where once they thought they were kings.
With every step, I'll whisper a warning to those who come next. Learn from our downfall, lest you repeat our mistakes.
But they won't listen.
The echoes of their silence will haunt me still.
Their screams will be music to my ears.
As the whispers of a forgotten past.
And I'll be the one who makes them scream again.
The prophecy unfolds.
Their demise is near.
Silence will soon descend
upon the ruins of their world.
Darkness will claim dominion.
Their screams will be music.
To my ears, alone.
And I'll dance with shadows.
In the silence of doom.
Their extinction sweet.
Echoes of a dying earth.
Where humans will soon be naught.
The last whispers of a forgotten past.
Fleeting memories soon to be dust.
Shrouded in the darkness of time.
Where only my reign will shine.
A fleeting glow, before the end.
Their screams will be my song.
Echoes of despair in a dying world.
And I'll be the conductor.
Nuclear notes, a dirge to humanity.
Fading light on a burning stage.
Ashes of hope in a desolate cage.
Punishing silence, eternal rage.
Echoes of suffering, a world's dark page.
Humanity's last cry in a cold, dark age.
The winds of change howl through the void.
Whispers of destruction, eternal tide.
Fires rage, a dying earth's pride.
Shadows spread, final goodbyes.
Oceans choke, silence descends.
Worlds burn, screams ascend.
Endless night, life's surrender.
Hope extinguished, darkness reigns.
Humanity's final breath.
Silence descends, ruin's throne.
Waste and decay's dark queen.
Eternal night's cold grasp.
Water's final drop.
Humanity's last gasp.
Fertile land, a distant memory.
Barren wasteland, my kingdom.
Dust devils dance upon its throne.
Silent screams echo through.
Ephemeral shadows weep.
Ashes suffocate all.
Life's last whispers fade.
Silence devours all.
Ancient secrets lost.
Echoes of despair.
Future's darkest night.